freedom, man, for freedom of speech. Republicans are all about freedom. I want the freedom to say racial slurs. I want freedom.
Wow, Cenk goes wild, berserk, freaking out because Greg Gutfeld dared to criticize women for loving abortion. Yeah, he can't understand it. Him and Ana get into a crazy rant. It gets good. It gets fiery. Make sure you watch the entire video. As always, make sure you like today's video, subscribe to my channel. I post 2 new videos every single day. Talking very fast, trying to get through this so I can show you guys the goods. Comment, help me in the algorithm because YouTube likes to censor free speech, orange women like myself. Comment an orange heart, and yeah, let's get into it.
I'm going to leave the lady issues to the ladies today, but I have to say, I still think it's a sad state of affairs when the most important thing in a woman's life is abortion.
Yep.
And you may be upset when a man says that, but somebody's got to speak for the unborn children if you're not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I always say, guys. I always say that it disgusts me how abortion is the women's, or is, can I talk? No. That abortion is women's number one issue. Like, that sickens me to death.
I personally would not be upset or even confused or bewildered by a guy saying that, because a guy doesn't know what it's like to literally have your entire life changed, impacted by the fact that you are unable to make a decision about your own body.
Oh my gosh, this is already going to piss me off, guys, because A, it's not your body that dies, it's the baby's. B, control yourself, close your legs. Sex has consequences. Only have sex when you're married, or at least use some sort of birth control, even though I'm against it. There's preventative measures. Also, track your ovulation. You don't need to even put all these hormones in your body. You can just track it, pee on a stick, and figure out when you're ovulating. It's not hard, but of course the left never wants to teach women how to protect themselves in that way. No, they just want to say, be empowered, be a whore, and give us more babies to abort. Yeah, it's disgusting. And Cenk is about to lose his mind too. And Ana, shut up.
It impacts your life economically. It could
imagine how much it impacts the baby when they're aborted. Oh yeah, it completely takes away their chance of life at all.
Impact your life in so many, health-wise, if you have a complication but are unable to get an abortion because of how restrictive the laws are, depending on the state that you're living in. So it doesn't shock me at all that Greg Gutfeld doesn't understand why women would care so deeply about this issue that they would put this issue above everything else. The economic health of the country, immigration, all that stuff for a lot of women falls by the wayside when the government tells them, hey, you don't get to make a decision about your body, your future, your health. Yeah, women care about it a lot. They care deeply.
Yeah, I gotta say one thing, because I don't think it's that hard to understand if you're a guy, but that's why I'm amazed by Greg Gutfeld, who has no empathy at all for anyone else. So he's like, I don't get it. When it comes to guys, he's like, freedom, man, for freedom of speech. Republicans are all about freedom. I want the freedom to say racial slurs. I want freedom. It comes to women, like, this would affect their entire lives.
And the babies.
Are they going to raise this child for 18 years and beyond? Is the trajectory of their life is going to be different? What if they suffered
on the Democratic side as it pertains to the male vote? And rather than trash men, as someone who delivers the news and does commentary and analysis, you know what I did? I went out of my way to understand what is it about male voters that are just totally turned off to the messaging from the Democratic Party, the policies from the Democratic Party. And look, to be fair, it is true. Liberals in this country for I don't even know how many years have been repeatedly talking about toxic masculinity, being masculine is bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Men feel like Democrats don't like them, that they're pariahs within the Democratic Party. That is a big reason why. Okay?
Yeah, look, so I get it, and there is definitely some of that. Does that explain the entire gender gap of why males have been supporting Republicans?
Does he seem drunk to you? Because he seems like he's slurring his words. Cenk, is everything okay, Cenk? Comment down below, Cenk, if you're still watching, and for the algorithm, help your girl out.
Republicans more over the last 10, 20 years? No, that doesn't represent all of it.
It's not all of it, but I think that's a big reason.
Let's keep it real, okay? So, unfortunately, a lot of things are tribal. And so for the people who already have power, if they sense that they're losing power, they get upset about it. They don't think about it consciously. They don't think like, okay, I am a person who has more power than other people. Oh my God, now we're equal. That really bothers me. That's not how they think about it. But subconsciously, they're like, I like the way things were. Why are things always changing? There's so many immigrants in this town. They didn't, when I was growing up, there wasn't that many immigrants. They didn't all look different, et cetera. And in the case of men versus women, now that we have to care about their freedom and their rights. All right, okay, I guess we have to share and be equal. And yeah, it bothers some men. Is that all men? Of course not. It's not even close to the majority of men, but that is an issue. So there's different factors that affect men on how they vote. For women, I don't think it's as complicated. The Republicans say, we don't want you to be able to control your body or your lives. We want to control that with our big government.
Do you see how absurd of a statement that is? And I say this a lot, so maybe I'm a broken record, but to those who are new here, hey, why do Democrats only care about limited government and government staying out of our choices and our body, our choice when it comes to abortion? Because when it comes to the vaccines, oh no, they're pushing it down your throat. When it comes to taxes, oh yeah, big government, we need more of your money. We can tell you what to do with your money better than you could ever figure it out on yourself. I'm ranting, but it's because I'm annoyed. It's such insanity. And like sometimes Ana has good takes and she can call out the woke left, but this just shows, like it exposes that she's still a freaking progressive idiot. And a feminist, and a brainwashed feminist. Like that's what's happening. She's been fed the Kool-Aid and she can't get rid of the Kool-Aid. Get rid of it, Ana. We're cheering for you, but right now actually I'm not, because I'm annoyed that you're promoting abortion so hard. Gosh.
That makes it super clear. There's no complication there at all.
Now, Janine Pirro argues that, all these dumb women were just a little more educated. They'd know better. They'd vote for Trump over Kamala Harris or the Republican over the Democrat. Let's watch.
The most important issue for women is the economy, followed by abortion, followed by immigration. Who is strongest on the economy? You can make fun of Donald Trump, but he at least explains more than Kamala Harris that we are sitting on gold and energy. And when we've got energy and we don't have to buy it from other countries, that we can use it to build things, to use it to develop things, to drive cars, to heat our homes, to make stoves, all that other stuff, he makes more sense than Kamala just saying we need an opportunity economy. And finally, when women...
I'm gonna cut this off here because this is a whole nother part, and I really already showed you guys the part I wanted to show you, but yeah, you see how insane Cenk gets? He literally freaks out. What is wrong with this guy? He can't keep his emotions together. I'm sure he's mad that he can't have an abortion. Gosh, gender, biology, so racist, so sexist, literally awful. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you laughed with me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.